Hello, CAPSCA convention attendees. I've been asked to reflect on my time as president. Um, it seems like a lot, actually. We're at a really trying time at that point for the industry coming out of COVID. And when I think about it and the things we're able to accomplish, I'm mostly just grateful to the board, to the staff for supporting the direction that we were able to take, for keeping me in line. Looking at you, Krieger. Thank you for that. And look, Garrett, Lance, Michael, any past president will tell you that it's easy to be the president of CAPSCA when you have two things, and one is that when you have a good staff, and that is Susan and Lauren and the CAPSCA staff. They do excellent work for us. Appreciate you. And then when the association itself is well supported by all of you. So if you're hearing this now, I'm talking to you. I mean, when I say supporting, I mean by showing up time after time to event after event, by becoming members. That's a thing, right? By sponsoring the events we do. You By doing all this, you are enabling us. You're creating a space for us to come and meet, to network, which is what we do, and I believe it's very important. And I really just ask that you continue to do it. I've learned a lot from my colleagues here. I've made some really good friends who I don't even do business with. So I just want to encourage you to continue to come, to support, to get to know each other, talk to the people you don't know so well. I believe when we do this, we are better at our jobs, and the industry is better for it. So again, mostly just appreciative. So thank you, and enjoy the convention, because we also have a pretty good time when we do this as well. So appreciate you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lance Shelton, Christie Metals. It is fitting because this is the 75th year of the Copper and Brass Supply Chain Association, which was once the Copper and Brass Service Center Association and started in 1950 as the Copper and Brass Warehouse Association. I want to welcome everyone to Tucson. I hope you're enjoying your stay. It's pretty exciting that this association's been around for 75 years. I had the great privilege of serving as the president from 2019 to 2022 during some tough years, the COVID years. We didn't have a convention for a couple of years, obviously, because of the COVID. It was wild times, but we came through it stronger. I followed a great president in Garrett Harrington, and then I passed the gavel on to another great president, David Goad, who became the first president of the Copper and Brass Supply Chain Association. That's what you're all at, and we welcome you. Hope you enjoy your stay. Some of the great things that I have memories of that I can touch on from all the great speakers and economists, of course. But the main thing that I've got out of it over the last 27 years of coming pretty much every year, all but about 3, is the networking. The networking has really been a benefit for Christie Metals, and when I was at PMX Industries, I met a lot of great people. We've opened up supply chain doors for each other, and that's been a great memory and something that's been benefit. On a fun side of things, we've had a lot of great dinner cruises, we've had armadillo races, we've raised a lot of great scholarship money for some great kids that are going on to do wonderful things. We've had, like I said, the dinner cruises, we've had little boat rides, Peyton Sips. When I was on the board for a lot of years, we used to have executive board meetings. One of the fond memories, besides being in Boston, besides being in DC, which was amazing, we actually did some Olympic bobsledding when we were out in Park City, Utah. There's so much to offer. I wish everyone gets involved, tries to get on a committee, get on a board, a membership committee to keep growing the membership. Let me know if you have any questions. If you see me walking around, I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you.
My name is Garrett Harrington at Southern Copper and Supply. I had the honor of serving as president of the Copper and Brass Service Center Association from 2016 through 2019. It has truly been a blessing to work alongside some of the finest people in our industry. One of the greatest strengths of our trade association is the opportunity it provides to see our industry's full story, its past, present, and future all in one place. During our time with CAPSA, we've had the privilege of learning from some of the most respected business leaders who came before us. In our meetings today, as we discuss the challenges impacting our business, it's always been reassuring to remember that others before us face their own difficult moments. While today's issues can feel daunting and overwhelming, there's a real comfort in knowing we're part of a community filled with people who have navigated challenges in their own time and come through stronger. Looking around the room this week and seeing so many new faces, I feel a strong sense of optimism. I see a future for the copper industry that excites me.
Hello, I'm Dan Kendall, former president of the Copper and Brass Supply Chain Association. It's an honor to share a few words about the association and the value it continues to bring to our industry after 75 years of existence. When I think about copper, I think about connectivity. Copper connects power, technology, infrastructure, transportation, communication, and manufacturing. And in many ways, that is what the Copper and Brass Supply Chain Association does. It connects our industry. It is uniquely red metal centric. That matters. This is not a general industry group where copper and brass is just one topic among many. It's a place where the red metal supply chain is understood, respected, and connected. There's an old saying I've always liked. Some people make things happen. Some people watch things happen. And some people ask, what happened? One of the real values of the Copper and Brass Supply Chain Association is that it helps keep you out of the third group. By staying connected, you know what is happening in our industry and have the opportunity to help influence what happens next. I thoroughly enjoyed my time as a member, volunteer, board member, and president. Stay connected, keep networking, and let the Copper and Brass Supply Chain Association be a meaningful partner for you personally and in your company's journey.
Good afternoon. I'm Bruce Seeger, the CEO of Seeger Metals and Plastics here in Toledo, Ohio. And I was the president of the CABS Association in 2005 and 2006. Our relationship with CABSA goes way back. Being with my father, who was one of the founders of CABSA in 1951. And I always like to say I attended my first CABSA meeting in the early 60s. I was about 12 years old, and I have to admit I didn't get a lot out of the speaker, but I'm sure I had fun at the pool. I'm proud to say that our family company is celebrating its 145th year this year, and my oldest grandson is going to be the 6th generation starting with the company. We're the oldest distributor in the CABS organization, but one of the smallest. And the annual meetings with CABSA is always a benefit for a small guy like us because we were able to establish networking opportunities with all the major mills in the country and develop relationships with many distributors. As I look back, one of the biggest issues of my tenure as president and also on the executive committee was the retirement of Frank Brown. Frank had been our paid head for, I think, over 40 years, and he announced his retirement. So the executive committee, we traveled around the country a few times interviewing other people and other organizations to take over the leadership of CABSA. What it boiled down to in the end is that the steel guys wanted us. They're a huge distribution outfit, and I knew Susan Avery through the International Association of Plastics Distributors, whom we were a part of. And at that time, the aluminum distributors, NAAD, had run into financial difficulties, and they went with the steel outfit as a subgroup of some kind. And we heard that they were kind of swallowed up, so I called a few of my friends in the aluminum industry that went with the steel guys, and they said they just felt like a small cog in a big wheel. They had kind of lost their identity. So after many meetings and debates with our board, and we debated the positives and negatives of both organizations, I was very pleased at a board meeting in Santa Fe, New Mexico, that we decided to go with Susan Avery. And with that, I see in hindsight, we're able to keep our our identity and our independence, and it's worked very well for us. As my wife and I look back, we developed so many wonderful friendships through the years, and we always look forward to every annual meeting to renew those friendships and meet some more people, and it was just a great opportunity for us. And we always like the organization and miss going to it. Thank you.